On November 26, 1990, A Current Affair had a real good little backstage at the rehearsals for the Grammy Awards. And they interviewed MC Hammer in a really good Sinead O'Connor interview. So, we all miss Sinead. What are you going to say? Check out how much my hairstyle looks like Sinead's. Seriously, check it out.
Whether you like rock music, rap music, or any other kind of music, there's something to keep you happy at tonight's Billboard Awards ceremony. Our Gene Wolfe went backstage for an exclusive chat with some of the superstar winners.
Tonight from Los Angeles, you're going to see some of the world's most popular performers honored at the Billboard Music Awards. We know they're your favorites because they've placed at the top of Billboard's charts based on radio play and record sales. That means you've cast your vote every time you've bought a record or tuned into your favorite radio station. We're going to give you an advanced look at this true showcase of number ones.
Janet Jackson. Phil Collins. Baby. Wilson Phillips. The lights are on, but no Clint Black. From pop to country, from rap to rock, this evening covers all the musical bases.
This is like the all-star game, you know, in sports. You're playing with your peers who are the best in their field, and I think everybody really likes that atmosphere of I'm out there with the best.
And I talked to two of the best, each achieving chart-busting success with a dramatically different personal and musical style. MC Hammer.
I watch the charts and I look at the sales because those things motivate me. I need some motivation out there in monitoring the sales or something like reading the sports page every day for me.
For you do. Sinead O'Connor has another kind of motivation.
I think that all that's important for artists of any kind is just to do what they want to do, and whether they're successful or not isn't important, really. Chart positions and all that stuff isn't really.
May not have been seeking success, but her uniquely personal vocal style has brought it to her, with songs like the one for which she'll receive the #1 worldwide single award, Nothing Compares to You.
I didn't really realize how huge the single and the album were. I really didn't. Like, and I looked in some magazine the other day and it said the record had been something like the 4th biggest record in America, and I nearly dropped dead. I didn't have the slightest idea. You know what I mean?
How do you judge your satisfaction with a song and whether it's working not just for you but for the public?
Well, I don't really think about it for the public. I just think about it for myself. What I mean is that I don't go into the studio thinking of what the public's reaction is going to be. I just go in to achieve whatever it is I'm trying to achieve or express.
You're the subject of controversy all the time. Do you feel misunderstood?
I don't think it's true to say that it's all the time. It's not very often that a sort of catastrophe comes up. You know what I mean? And I think the reason why I am the subject of controversy is because people actually
constantly struggling to be recognised and accepted and understood and loved as an ordinary human being and not as Sinead O'Connor. The point I'm trying to make is that I'm just a 23-year-old girl, and sometimes I don't really know what's going on. Okay.
MC Hammer once dreamed of being a Major League Baseball player. That same competitive spirit brought him from the ghetto to the top of Billboard's charts as the king of rap.
I like to win, and I like to work hard to win. And I like to win when the odds are against me. And, of course, you know, the odds have been stacked up against me in the past, and I've been able to always fight through and come out victorious.
It's easier to understand in this sort of American way of thinking, a guy who has nothing and fights day by day and achieves success. It's harder for me to understand how someone like you who started with nothing ends up with the huge vision that you have.
I think it's actually a lot easier to have a big vision when you have nothing, because everything that you want, you don't have. And the dreams are bigger.
Hammer time. Go with the flow. It is said.
Fortunately, this year was the year that it got bigger based on one of the records that I did. We're trying to learn to live with it. It's kind of fast, it happened very fast, and take it a day at a time. Just keep working.
The lyrics of your music, the things that you write on the record jackets, and everything you say is about a philosophy behind your music, about it meaning more than just people dancing to it. Is it hard to hold on to that message when all the commercial concerns come in, when success makes such demands on you?
You don't want to become too much of a preaching type, Mr. Goody Two-Shoe. You know, you want to get your message across, and it is important, but you don't want to overdo it because then it's not authentic. I mean, if you grow up with everything surrounded by a lot of material things, and big achievements don't seem as big. But a big achievement for somebody from where I come from is to be able to attend college and graduate.
Wait, but you don't call.
So when we see this show with lots of dancers and a big scope, that's part of your fantasies?
To be able to come into the music business and fulfill the dream of putting on a big show and fighting to become a top artist was always a big dream of mine since I was a little kid, and I had a chance to go out and do it.
From the Billboard Awards, I'm Jean Wolfe for A Current Affair.
Thanks, Jean. Looks like quite a party.